strike-wise is good. Top of the backswing, now we said, it's still going to be higher than the norm. It's not overly high now, so it's, oh my god, you can't play from there, okay?
Yeah.
As you bring it back down now, if we sort of just plot where your left shoulder, your right shoulder, so your right shoulder kind of there, as you start going forward there, there's your right shoulder there, and the club you can see now is outside your hand, sort of too far in front, whereas this one here now, there's kind of your right shoulder here, hands are dropping down, and the right shoulder now is there, and the club we can see kind of more in front of you there. I mean, that would be sort of, that's kind of a good position there. You can see the club is in a great position. If I go back there, frame, so the hands are level, that club is more in line. That club, only fractions, but that if I continue that line there, that's where your golf is going to go. Which over 150 yards is a long way left. Whereas this one, that's going towards your target. So the club now is coming down. Your right shoulder staying down a lot more here, working down under this way, whereas this one, that right shoulder sees it going forward there, sort of your pink sort of top, sort of pink bar on your top there, sort of you're losing that quite quickly. The sort of shoulder comes over, the club's going to the left there, whereas this one, that right shoulder sort of coming down a bit more, patting the golf ball better, lovely strike, and then we can just sort of send it through to target. Nice full sort of balance, comfortable follow through, and it looks a lot more rhythmical because the sequence now is better. Yes, your lower half is working, no doubt, okay? Your lower half is still sort of, your hips are clearing up the way now, your hips there are level, and the club now is there. As you hit the golf ball, your hips are open, which is what we want to try and do. Your shoulders now are just sort of staying back a little bit, which is why it feels less effort, but the ball's still going quite a long way because you're creating a more efficient movement rather than sort of a big lunge with the shoulder. Whereas before, though, when your club shaft was really steep and the golf was doing this to the right all the time, you had to try to think, okay, well, I want the ball to start somewhere kind of over here. What can I do? So, okay, I'll just shove my right shoulder this, or just sort of hit the golf ball kind of in that direction, hope that it sort of
fix bad habits by doing something another bad habit.
Exactly. And I think if you try and cure a fault with a fault, it gets worse and worse. And eventually, you'll find a good hit. But it's going to take you 10 or 15 shots in the range to find that good hit on a golf course. You haven't got that luxury. It's got to be like the shot now. Get that. So feel that back facing the target for like I said, it's physically almost impossible to do that. But the feeling, the golf thing is a feeling for you. The word you sort of say about something is quite good. Sort of hit and then turn kind of thing is a kind of, so you're top of the backswing here now. So I'm up here now, hit and then go with it. Okay, rather than that first move with his shoulder doing over that, exactly, the body try, and again he's trying to lunge at it, and again very often with this bad boy, the driver, if we try to give it the beans, that's in some ways a lot of guys a powerful move, they feel it's a weak move actually, it feels like I get a lot of energy, but there's another club cutting across it, okay, rather from here just drop, swish through, okay, have a couple more minutes. Any questions on that, buddy, does that make sense? Cool. Yeah, well, cover the driver, of course, definitely the driver, and have a look and see how it goes from there, okay, but keep that back to target for longer, just brings the hands and arms back on a better path into the golf ball, therefore the information you give the golf ball is what you want. Beautiful. Perfect.